Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. My name's Tracy and welcome to this. It's a Whip Wednesday and an update. Just bear with me a second, went dry. Oh, that's better. So, got a few whips to show you and an announcement. So, out of breath, sorry about that. So yeah, my whips then, as you've all seen many times, I've still got the willow square blanket that I did a crochet along, and I did a different one, but this was the one that I was making originally. These are a couple of swatches I did to show the border, and I'm going to turn these into a pillow. So I've got the pillow, which I've still got to do, and the blanket, which is now this big, but I don't get a great deal of chance to add to it, so it's a long-term project, but that's fine by me. I've got lots of yarn, I've got lots of squares to add to it, and I've just dropped my yarn. So what I planned to do was I found this pillow. I'm just going to stuff this and fill up that pillow, and I've got hundreds of snipped ends. I always save them and then I stuff things, so I'm going to make a pillow from that, and then I'm going to make the pillow to match the blanket. I've got lots of these need attaching. I usually do them as I crochet them together, so I'm going to do that. So that's one project that I've got on the go. Excuse me, I've got hair and it's in my eye. Now, as you know, I've got this one going on as well at the moment. If you've seen my crochet along, it's this one, and what I'm going to do is I've now uploaded the intro and parts 1, 2 and 3. So 1 was making these strips, part 2 was how we went around the first strip, and part 3 was how we joined the subsequent strips together. I don't know why, but my video keeps going colourless. Maybe it's, I don't know what's going on, but never mind. Maybe it doesn't come out on the other end, don't know. But anyway, so I've got quite a few more of these to do, but I thought rather than wait until I've finished this monster blanket, because it's going to be quite large, I would do a small swatch, just as I did with my previous 2 crochet along blankets. So I'll do a swatch maybe about this long, and I will put some together and then show you how I'm going to do the border, because otherwise part 4 will be a long way off. So I did get asked by somebody, I can't remember which subscriber it was, but how many, this particular one annoyed me because it was kind of a solid colour in the middle, and I did toy with the idea of ripping that out and getting rid of that little section, because it obviously didn't dye right in that little section there, and as I was making it I thought, get rid of it, and I didn't, so it's in there anyway. But I got asked, and it's the only piece that's ever happened to, I suppose it always happens in dyes, but I got asked by a subscriber how many of these strips I get from one ball, and I can't really answer that at the moment. I think it's either 2 or 3, because it is quite chunky, this yarn. But what I'll do is the next time I start a new ball, I will see how many I get from that one ball. I was sitting there making them and I just kept making them, and I'm sure it's 3, but I will check and let you know how many I get from the one skein. So I'm still going with this because mine's going to be mega long, but my next little project, apart from my other 2 projects, will be to make that little swatch and show you the border. Oops. Right, so thirdly, this is my next project, and what I've done is I've made these, it's I should explain as well, I've also been challenged by Krista from the Secret Yarnery for this. Oh, it's really annoying me. I got it. It was actually tucked into my eye, for this granny square challenge, and the season of the granny. So I've accepted that, and funny enough, I was just about to make a project with granny squares, so that's actually fortuitous to me. So and if you've along standing subscriber to my channel, you'll know what I've been saying. I'm going to make a bag, and I've used this creative, is it creative cotton or cotton? Well, creative cotton. It's very faint, that creative, but I just about make it out. Creative cotton by Rico Design, and I got this in my Hobbycraft yarn haul. So I'm making this now. Although it's cotton, it is blended with acrylic, so it does have a little bit of give to it once you crochet with it. It's like actually crocheting with ribbon on a very small scale. So when you pull it out, it doesn't actually have any give, but obviously the crochet does. So I may consider lining this bag because of the granny square, making it a little springy. I don't want it to go ridiculously out of shape. So to counteract that and to add a little bit of brightness, because as you can see there's pink in this yarn and there's beiges and browns, I decided to edge it with this kind of creamy beige, and this is one that I got from Aldi a long time ago. So it's just Aldi cotton. It's, what's it called? So Crafty, that's it. I couldn't remember their brand that they use, but I'll show you the strands. It's kind of crinkly. It is soft. It's soft and squishy. It's not rough. You could make scrubbies with it because it's crinkly and it's cotton, but you could actually wear a garment with it. And I did make a shawl. I don't know if it's focusing too well, but it's a kind of a crinkly, but being cotton, I thought that would add a little bit less spring to it. Plus I like the way it worked up. So what I'm doing at the moment is I'm just joining these together, and I'm doing that by crocheting them together, and this will be the right side. So this will be how my my bag looks. It will kind of, these will be the peaks, and I'm just continuing to add those at the moment. I've gone round every square, and I will do, once I've finished it and I'm happy with it, then I'll pop on a tutorial for that. And then after I've made this one, I'm going to be making another bag, which will be, I'm not really sure if it's going to be similar to that one or if I'm going to completely do a different style, but I'm in my mind I want to make a similar one but with less holes. So I'm going to be making it with this, and I can't say for definite that's how I'm going to do it, because it might change by the time I actually get to do it. You know what it's like. You kind of have an idea in your head, and then it takes on different vibes. So that's going to be the next one, and there'll be a tutorial for that one too. So those are my whips, and I haven't got a whip bag for that one, so I've put it in a box. So I'm working on that, so I'll put the yarn over there. And the other thing, little announcement, I am going to post this off today, and this is a yarn swap that I'm doing with Kit from All Things Knit and Crochet with Kit. I kind of keep forgetting that title because it's the All Things that throw me. I want to say Knit and Crochet with Kit, but it's All Things Knit and Crochet with Kit. So I'm going to post this off to her today, and I've stuffed loads in there. I had tried everything. I tried sucking air out of it and getting it in, but there's a couple of things in there that I think she'll like. So check out that. I'm looking forward to receiving her package and seeing what she sends me. So keep your eyes open for that, and check out her channel, All Things Knit and Crochet with Kit. Unless it's All Things Crochet and Knit with Kit, but I think it's Knit and Crochet. My memory, honestly, I only just looked at it, but you know, I've been yammering on since then. So thanks for watching, everyone. If you're not already, hit that subscribe button, and you wait and see all the goodies that are coming shortly. Plus I do have a few giveaways going on at the moment, and February is my birthday month, so I'm going to have a lot going through February. I don't know how I'm going to afford the postage, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So thanks for watching, everyone. Stay tuned, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.